Right, guys, this is what we did today. So what I used was, I used 14 liner. I outlined all of it 14 because she had this here. So the line thickness is what she had was quite thick. So I tried to match, but because this is a flower design, I shrink a little bit smaller to make it more girly, make it more neat. These flowers are on school, so this is what students learn and study and all that. And then I thought I'm gonna do on a person as well, so you guys can see how that would actually look on a real person. And then this lady came this morning, we sized up, and then we decided to do an inner arm. Yeah, there you go. There you can see how it all looks together on the bottom. I used the endless black for the black, and then I used 14 liner for the outer lines, and then 3 tide for the all small inside lines. And then shading wise, I used Allegory ink. You can put your arm down if it's heavy. Yeah. And I used Allegory 2, I think it's called, and it would be like a medium ink. So what's gonna happen is the lines on inside the flower, they're gonna heal nice and soft. The middle is gonna be a little bit darker just to get the focus there, and then the leaves around it are gonna be quite darkish, as you can see there now. And they're probably not gonna change much. They're gonna be pretty much exactly what we did last time on her here. As you can see, we got lighter flowers, and then we got darker leaves, and then darker leaves work pretty much like a frame around it and makes the flowers white. Because if you see here white against white, it's not that powerful, but then once you had a few leaves there, it instantly pushes out more forward. And as you can see, also the lines inside the flower are a little bit lighter, a little bit more feminine rather than dark and evil. And that's kind of like what we did all the way throughout all her tattoos in past years now. It's been years now, a couple of years. Yeah. And then you had that one already on, you know?
Yeah, that's already.
Yeah, that was... Yeah. I physically don't remember what ink I was using there. Who knows? That was a while ago. Machine-wise, it would be Stigma. Needle-wise, I also don't know what needle I was using, but I can see quite thickish. One is she kind of needed thicking because the flowers are just big and giant, and you can't do really thin with... When the canvas is pretty big, open space, you can't do shitty small lines. Plus you got those lines on the arm there. So it's kind of matchy all together. How long's the flower? Do you remember?
It was another day session, wasn't it? We did the flower.
Yeah, last year?
Yeah, last year.
Last year. And then the flowers we outlined a while ago. But then we shaded in last year. Yeah. It was quite funny when she came first time. You actually wear something that I could tattoo your stomach. I totally forgot that you actually gonna do the stomach.
Because you needed to shade it.
I did that. I shaded halfway. It was like 4 o'clock, and I was like, oh, this had a stomach piece. I didn't know line that. I'm like, fuck. That was it. I'd send you home. And then this one we did last year, and it was something I drew up on as a design, isn't it?
Yeah.
And you just picked it.
On Instagram,
Yeah, nice. I probably need to step back. It's so big. I need to like step back to get all in the frame. But yeah, that was a day session. Did we took all day? I don't know.
Yeah, all day.
Yeah, somewhere there, the whole day, and then we outlined these two, and I just started shading and never finished that. So line these plus shading, and then last time I lined all that and finished shading on the flowers. I think the rose itself maybe took like 4 or 5 hours, and then last 2 we spent on shading on those 2. Beautiful, really nice. So yeah, pretty much what I used today was 2 blacks and then 2 shading inks. So when I've said it many times in videos, when I line, you cannot destroy one of the ink cups because you dip in, you pick up the blood, you pick up the sweat, you pick up all the rubbish and you put inside. So I always have 2 for that. And when I knew I was gonna do shading, I always have 2 for those, and then that one just in case whatever happens. Sometimes you pick one of those, sometimes you pull, sometimes you drop. I don't know. I always have 1 extra just in case. And then she just lay down, arm out, down there. And that was about it.